keep going off. Anywho, hello. Hello. I'm just going to keep working through my little scraps. I know y'all weren't expecting me today, and I wasn't expecting me today, to be honest. But I thought, you know what? I'll just put on the camera in case anybody's having trouble with their scrap bin of fabric like me. Maybe it'll be helpful. I saw Diane Hubert at Pretty Pink Cottage doing some stuff with fabric. Hey, Joanne. Hey, Denise. I know this is unexpected. I'm sorry to pop in on y'all like that, but I thought this may be helpful to some of y'all because I know it is for me. I've been watching, trying to figure out what to do with some of this fabric in particular. I have actually worked through a lot of it. How are y'all doing, by the way, today? Hello, Di. Hey, Susie. Hey, bestie. Hey. Oh, hey, Meredith. I just watched your video. My goodness, your craft will look good. Yeah, okay. Put away your groceries. Thank you for listening. Yeah. So, Carolyn Ramirez, hey. Yeah, I'm just popping on. Y'all know with this renovation and stuff, I'm trying to work through this. Di heard me earlier this morning talk about this scrap bin. So one of the things I'm continuing to do is just make some little pieces, different size pieces of fabric washi, because that, to me, honestly, is the fastest way to get through scraps. One of the fastest ways. Then, if y'all haven't seen Diane at Pretty Pink Cottage, her latest video, let me show you what she did. Because I was just watching it. I have no room up here. I was just watching her, and I went through quite a few pieces. Let me show you what I did. I moved Samuel L. Jackson over here. If y'all want to stay, hang around, and let's do a few together, I'm prepared to do that too. But I just took index cards, y'all. These are the tiny ones that come on the little ring, you know, and I just took some scraps and sewed them. I didn't even glue any of these. I didn't ink any of these. They're just basically bases if I want to add some little people or any kind of little cluster or paper. Yeah, Carolyn, these were cute. Yes, it's raining. It's raining over here. Y'all gonna hear it. Hey, Aquafish Stick. Hey. Hey, T. Good morning. Yes, it's been raining here, and it's really the... Novella, good morning. It's the perfect day to kind of go through this stuff. So, like I said, I didn't do any of that. You're going to hear my honey. He's working on the building, too, so y'all might hear some beating and banging a little bit. But I thought it would be fun if y'all would just sit and keep me company for a minute. Because I really have been kind of proud of myself for how much I've gone through. Because I'm telling y'all, this was overflowing. I know it still looks full, and it is full. But, y'all, I've been just trying. Look how pretty that purple one is. So, do y'all want to sew some of these too? Yeah, we can sew some, but let's do some washi first. And then I'm going to show y'all, I'm going to do a little sneak peek. Because again, when the reno is done, I'm going to give y'all a full tour, but I'm changing up the way I store fabric. So y'all hang around with me for a minute. Let me find somewhere to stick these. Hold on a minute. I'm putting them in my drawer right here. Okay. All right, let's do a washing. I'm gonna do them all sizes because again, look at this commotion. Look at all that. I saw some pink. Yeah, this is the one I wanted to do right here. This is a stamped. Or it looks stamped. It actually is not stamped, but isn't it cute with a little fleur-de-lis? I'm gonna have to put it sideways though, is the thing. Let's see. because of the width of this. Oh, you know what I could have done too? I could get that little, I have some skinny washi. You know that stuff we get from the Dollar Tree? I do have that. I should have pulled that out. I could grab it. Hold on a second. Look how quick this goes, y'all. I'm telling you. Fast, fast like a bunny. What are y'all doing today? Di, you're still up? What time is it over there, Di? It was hours. I was hanging with Pam and them this morning for a little while. Look, let's just put this down like this. I'm going to show you. This is what I do. I just make sure, and I burnish it down real good, because to me, it's easier to, ultimately, it's easier to pull it off the back when you burnish it down. And then I just take, and you don't have to do this step. You can do this with regular scissors if you want to. You don't have to have pinking shears. But I just take and trim around them. If y'all have never seen me do this. And I got, the first person I ever saw do this was Carla Frizzell. But then then you have kind of this finished look of washi. And you can, like I said, you can make them, look, you can make them in all different sizes. Any size you want, any color, any, whatever. Don't have to all be the same square or what, just do whatever you want. And I have a drawer that I keep these pieces in, and then you can use them as a page edge. You can use them as a page edge. You can, look, you can use them as a tab. I've done that before. I've used them on tags, as embellishments on tags. I've done that a number of times. Now, where is my, here it is. Let's do, I saw this strawberry right here, and I started pulling for this. I thought that would be a good one to do. Angela's here. Angel, hey, Laura. Where's Ange? Oh, yeah, there she is. You're driving. Let Carrie know she can't say goodbye for 1.5 hours. That's how long you're going to be in the car. Oh, my God, Ange. You are traveling, girl. Okay, let's do a little short one. We'll do the strawberry. Oh, you know what? I kind of did that. I could have captured that little strawberry. I should have moved it on that side. Oh, well. It'll be all right. It's scraps. It's scrappy doodles. Yeah, y'all hear that rain out there? I think it's supposed to rain all day, which is fine. It kind of, I was in here earlier cleaning up some stuff, and I thought, well, before I started tackling the fabric, I said, let me see if anybody's interested in seeing, just kind of hanging out for a bit and seeing if we can get through, how much of this bucket we can get through. So there you go. I tend to think in my mind that I've got to do this big elaborate thing sometimes, and you really don't. You don't have to do none of that. You don't have to do any of that at all. Now let's look at some of this other, let's see what else we got up here. What else we got up here? That's a pretty piece, but it's not wide enough to live on its own. But if I put one side by side like that, we could do that. We could do that one. This is how I tend to do it, y'all. You don't have to do it like this. You could put it, place it as you go. I've done that too. I've done it like that too. Let's see. I love these little calico prints. Let's see. I'll do that and that. And you know what else I was thinking too? Today is a good soup day, but I don't have anything to make soup, and I ain't going to the store. I'm not. I'm not going to the store. I'm not going to town. That's what we call it. I'm not going to town. Ain't happening. Not today. Not in all this nastiness. Oh, look. Should we do, well, I like to do denim, but that kind of gets lost in it a little bit, huh? Let's find something else. I'm looking over here in my bin. I know sometimes you'll like to see too, but there's not really enough room. Maybe we do a yellow. What do y'all think? I think that's okay. Let's try this. And then that way you can just measure out how much tape you need. And just cut it like that. That's probably too long, actually. We'll see. We'll work with it. Hey, Stacy. You might have a potato. I don't even have any potatoes. Oh, no. But I mean, I want a creamy soup, you know? You know what I was thinking. But I do want, that would be a good lunch, like a lunch dinner combo, because, like I said, I'm not even going, I might as well get it out of my head now, because I'm not going to the store. But it's not, see, that one's kind of short. Do I have another one? I have something else I could put with it, I'm sure of it. Oh, well, let's do this solid green right here. I'm gonna cut it down though. I'm gonna cut this one down. Hey, the time change, yeah, I know. Just makes it, I just wish they'd leave it alone, personally, one way or the other. I don't mind it getting dark early. I've always been like that, though. That's never bothered me. I just don't like the back and forth. Just leave it alone, one way or the other. Is the way I like it. The world according to Carrie. You know. What a wonderful world it would be. In my mind. I'm wondering if we should do, let's just do this bright color. Let's just do it. Okay. No, you know, that is the whole thing about clusters, whether it's paper or fabric, it doesn't matter. The less you think about it, the better off the cluster's going to be. And again, I just don't know why I have such a hard time with collage, because my friend Laura, the half-ass crafter, she said that. She said basically the little clusters that I make are really basically just collage. I was like, she's kind of right. But I just can't, I don't know. Collage to me is harder. There you go. Yeah. We got all different colors for all different seasons. All different colors for all different seasons. Let's do another one. Let's do this one, because this little fleur-de-lis fabric came to me in a Cotty had sent that to me. Loved it. Love that little fabric. Let's do another one. Ta-da! Hello, Stacy. Hey, Emily. Oh my goodness. Welcome. It's good to see you. Emily, can I wanted to do this. I've been wanting to do this, and I keep not forgetting, but anyway, I was so proud of my chat section, because I'm telling y'all, I feel like I have the best chat section in the world. Best chat folks in the whole wide universe, I'm telling you, because they jumped in one day and was talking, you know, just encouraging Emily, and I just thought it just made my heart smile so big when I saw that and read that. I was like, see, this is what it's about. So I'm so glad you're here, Em. I'm so glad you got to catch us. That's awesome. Shall we do this? No, let's do this one. Let's do this. Yeah. And just that simple. You just burnish it down. Like I said, this just helps to, Emily, this is a good starter project for, you know, for a new person, I think. It's just easy and quick and kind of inexpensive. This is just double-sided tape. You can get it at Walmart. You can get it, I've gotten it at Amazon. It's linked. But yeah, you can also get it at Walmart, Home Depot, Lowe's. The brand really doesn't matter. Not really. Di, you know how you were talking, I don't know if you're still listening, but Di, if you're still here, how Di has some, it's basically sticker paper, right, that she gets in Australia. How could we do that? We could do it like that, like the double-sided sticker paper like that. She gets it in whole sheets. I'm sure Uncle Jeff sells it. You could do that too. Like you could have a whole page where you just put fabric down on the whole page. Because Di said this morning that she runs it through her die cutting machine and everything. And she showed me the little leaves and stuff, and it didn't mess them up. Didn't mess up her dies or anything. That would be fabulously fun, I think. And then that way you'd have a whole big sheet. I don't know. That's a thought, I think. I think that'd be fun. Who's here? Hey, Karen. How are you? It's not that Karen. I love that name. Hey, Jake's wife. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. You have all of it in? Oh, no. She's sick today. Oh, with a kidney stone? Oh, my God. I've never had a kidney stone. Thank you, Lord. They're very painful, huh? Let me pick some fabric before, and then I think what we'll do is because we could do a little scrappy tie, too. Let's see what else we got in here. What other colors can we pull? What colors can we pull? Y'all can see I like the polka dots. I like the, Lainey Ray used to call them polka knots. That's what she was. Mimi, you know the polka knots? Yes, Lainey Ray, I know the polka knots. The dress with the polka knots? Mm-hmm, sure do, girl. Let's do the little owls. This kind of matchy-matchy. That's pretty good, huh? Let's see what else we got. I hate to keep going back to that, but I mean, I use so much polka dots. You can tell. Oh, no. Let's do this one. Let's do this solid. Let's go here, 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 here. Let's do that. Oh, we could do this one. We could do this polka knot. And let's see. I'm just flipping through. Let's see what else is over here. Try to bring it over here so y'all can see. Oh, you know what? Let's do this big one, huh? Because that would look okay. Maybe we can get a long one out of it this time. I think we can. Can we do this one? Let's do this one. I like that fabric. That came in, oh my goodness. I'm not going to remember who sent it now. And I hate when I do that, but I know I didn't buy it. It either came in Happy Mail or I bought it and it came as an extra in a package. I can't remember who sent it though. Shoot. I hate when I do that. Let's see. I think that color would break. Well, that's a solid. I don't have to do that. I like solid print, solid print. It doesn't have to be that, though. It really doesn't. You don't have to do it like that. You do it any way you want. Any way you want to. I kind of like this. I do. I kind of like that. Do that at the end. What are y'all up to today? What are y'all making for lunch? Tell me what y'all are making for lunch, man. No, dye doesn't put carpet tape through the die cutting machine. I hope I didn't confuse people. What dye uses is different than carpet tape. It is not that, no, it's not the same thing. Sorry, dye. No, I'm glad you clarified. Hey, Becky. I'm glad you clarified that. No, it is not. Two totally different things. Stacey, I love the rain out here. I really do. Thank you. Yeah. It's because I have that little tin roof on the, like the B-52 sing about. Tin roof. Let's try. Let's do a long one. Let's see. It's more like what Di's talking about is sticker paper, right, Di? Lord, y'all got to keep me on my toes. I can muck things up, confuse things pretty quick if y'all don't. Let's try and get some of these polka knots in here. We'll try that. And then we'll get the little owls. Look how cute they are. Little owls on there. Oh, thank you, Karen. Thank you. Oh, Carrie. Okay, yeah, I watch it on the big TV too when I'm inside. Jack paper, similar to sticker paper. Jack paper, dye is in Australia, and so Jack paper is their version of sticker paper. But I'm going to try it. I'm going to get some because I really do want to try that. Oh, it's raining in Georgia too, Becky? It must be raining across the South, I guess. Oh, y'all go read Teresa's comment. She's creating one. That journal is beautiful. Teresa's on Instagram. She posts a lot of her stuff, her creations on Instagram. The journal she got in memory of her Aunt Di, it's beautiful. Beautiful. I love it, T. And she's been going through some old letters. Teresa's like the family historian. I think that's so cool. Not me. Not so much. I don't have much family though not really. My parents are both gone, and I really didn't know. I mean, I knew of them, my family in Guatemala, because that was my mom's side was from Guatemala, so it's kind of hard to, because we didn't travel. But I mean, I knew that I had people there. You called her Dee Dee, and the book I found had it. Yeah, I saw the book. I did see the book, and it's beautiful. The book is red, and it has this huge, beautiful font D on the front. It's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. Let's see what this is going to look like. That's our longest one yet. Let's see. I've got 2 custom journals coming up. Oh, you know what we can do? Do y'all want to do a flip through of the journal that I'm giving away in the giveaway this coming Saturday? Remember, we're going to do that giveaway. T, don't let me forget. I hope you can be there. I don't have that expectation, that you're there all the time, but I hope you can. Because you entered the giveaway. But if y'all want to see what I got so far, because it's not finished yet. But we could do a flip through of that if y'all want to see it. Y'all want to see? I showed Di and them this morning. Yes, Teresa's Aunt Dee Dee sounded like an incredible human. What's Meredith making? What did I miss? What is she having? Oh, y'all gonna make me go to the store when I get off here. Don't make me go to the store. Salad with purple cabbage, coles, celery, apples, and dates. Oh, that does sound good. That does sound good. You can't hear the rain, Susie? It's not raining hard right now. It'll come and go, though. Hey, Jess. Jess Plants is here. Hey, girl. Okay, Dan. Yeah, that sounds yummy. Cucumbers. You have cucumbers and dates. Yeah, that sounds really good. Okay, look. Let's look at the journal. I'll show y'all. Let me see how I might need to raise y'all up a little bit. Is this all too distracting? Let me pick some of this stuff up and throw it back in the bucket. I really have done a lot. It just doesn't look like it. It looks like it multiplies. And then maybe we'll do some index cards or something next. If y'all have a minute. If y'all have a minute, we could do that too. Oh, and you know what I know what else I could show y'all. Show y'all something else too. Let me see. Let me pull something real quick. Hold on. Okay. So, 3 signatures. It is very eclectic. Can everybody see it pretty good? Can y'all see it pretty good? Oh, yes, that's a very good point, Di. Did y'all see Di's comment? She said if you use sticker sheets, you don't have to cut anything down. Then that way you don't have to make more scraps. That is a very good point. That's why Di's so smart. Smash that like button. Stacy, you're so awesome. Okay, look. I'm excited to show y'all this. But like I said, it's not quite finished. But I'm going to show y'all something, okay? Because I'm hoping if Denise watches this, that she'll understand why I did this. Almost 2 years ago, Denise at Blessed Sevenfold, she sent me this charm, okay? And I'm glad that you did that, T. I was going to ask you, but thank you for sharing that with us. I didn't want to put you on the spot. Thank you so much. Y'all go check out Teresa's Instagram. You guys will love that journal. And I hoard my Happy Mail. I hoard it. Whoever gives it to me, I hoard it. It's terrible, but it's just something that I do. Well, whenever I have as much stuff as I can have out here that people have sent me, I have out here. And this is one of the things that has hung in my shed since I got it. And so whenever I was making this journal and I pulled the fabric and all that this caught my eye. And y'all, I couldn't have made this any more perfect to go with this journal. So Denise, if you watch this, I hope that you're not offended that I'm including this in the journal. It was very hard for me, but I'm telling you, when I saw it, I was like, I can't, it's just so perfect. The colors, it is absolutely perfect for this journal. So it is detachable, okay? And the reason, I'm going to tell y'all something. Y'all give me some tips out there. Di, if you're still with us and you have any tips on this, please let me know. Anybody that deals with PVA glue. I use PVA glue to do my fabric spines. What I notice is it leaves like this shiny, not gloss, but there's a sheen to it. And so I was so disappointed in the way this fabric turned out after using the PVA on it. I said, well, I'm just going to cover it with some, because that's what we do as junk journalers, right? If it's not something we like, then we just cover it up. So that's why technically that's why it's covered with this. Now, I like the way it looks, it's not that. But if anybody has any ideas for that, where it won't leave that kind of sheen, because that's the reason I don't use Mod Podge on fabric. I didn't think PVA did it. And maybe I used too much of it. I don't know. Maybe I've used too much of it. because it's not done that to me before. Or maybe it was the kind of fabric. Well, that's what I'm wondering, Stacy, is if maybe I just did it too heavy. Was too heavy with it. Anyway, 3 signatures. I didn't put it back together. Hold on. So the front and the back both have these pockets, and this is vintage. This is some vintage brocade, I think they call it. So, and then I put a little lace moment on the bottom. So front and back pockets. This is wallpaper, and now look at her. Isn't she cute? I think she's so cute. Scrape the glue on with a credit card and let it get tacky. Oh, and then add the fabric. Okay, Di, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Thank you for that tip. Pro tip from Di. Thank you, ma'am. Okay, so here, you know how I found all those maps? Because we've worked with the maps before. So I just have a bunch of these bases in my stash. And I just added a little cluster. Yep. So she's going in the back since that's the longest. I just got this die, y'all. This is a die. One of our Saturday coffee clatches is going to be, we're going to work with my Sizzix and the dies. We're going to work with that. Yeah, isn't she cute? That fabric, on that fabric, Susie, that's what you're talking about, huh? Her. She's cute. And then this is pre-made ephemera, and then this is just a notepad that I have. Y'all know I just do things that are eclectic. I don't really... I mean, I suppose I could do a theme, but I don't. I don't. So that's that. Different wallpaper packs. Different wallpaper packs. This is actually from the book. I have this from the book. We made these belly bands together from that William Morris-like paper, because it's not William Morris paper. But I will tell y'all this, my Uncle Jeff has some wrapping paper that's William Morris wrapping paper. And it's in my cart. It's been in my cart for a long time. Guess where this came from? Look at this, y'all. Here's a tip for y'all. If y'all see books like this, where the image is the full page, this is the size of an index card. So if y'all see these at your thrift store and you like this effect, that's all that is. Now I had to cut it down a little bit and trim it. I could round the corner. I could do a number of things with it, right? I could collage the back. I could put a piece of fabric on it. There's just a number of things. I just wanted it to be like this. Okay. So keep that in mind if y'all see these at your thrift store. Thank you, Becky. Vintage gift wrap. This is a vintage postulette. And this is what I did. I just stenciled here. And we made these tags together. Okay, Stacy, thanks for dropping in. Good. I wish all of y'all look. And then we just backed these. I got these in my stash. Got those in my stash. Did a little cluster moment up here. Okay. And then this is just some pre-made ephemera from Echo Park. Look. I have a bunch of these little packs, so I just included those, right? This is what I did on this. I thought this was like a big page. It is not. You know what this is, guys? Do you remember the plant books that come with the folios in them? Like they're binder ringed plant books? That's what this is. I just covered it. This is from the book page. So I just covered the whole thing, and I sewed around this. But I sewed around this first so the stitching wouldn't be on this side of the page. You like the book page tags? Oh, thanks, T. Thanks. Yeah, I love this is like one of my favorite activities now. this right here to go sift through all the book illustrations and pull ones that I can make tags. I love that. I really do. When I'm kind of stressed, that's one of the activities that I do. That's that ledger paper that I got from the CPA, that vintage ledger. So I've been using it up again. Oh, look her. She's a digital. She is a digital. But I thought she's cute. I've been having her in my stash, just one of the stash pieces that I have. Another ledger. This is decoupaged on here, decoupage napkin. I didn't do this. This was from a Happy Mail from Maddie. And then I just put some lace here. I just got this lace from, I'm almost positive this came from Cotty. And then there's that William Morris type paper that I glued down onto some kind of cardstock or something, packaging or something. We did these together. Here's graph paper, and then that's from a notebook. And those are those tags. Remember those tags that we got and we all fell in love with? You guys, that was one of the best, I'm telling you, one of the best-selling items from my Amazon storefront. There's 4 colors of them. Here's 2 of them. I'm going to show y'all. If y'all didn't see that, these are from Uncle Jeff, but they're gorgeous. When I tell you these tags are gorgeous, it's a variety of them, and they're like beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. So those were cool. Here's your first center signature, and each signature is tied off with miniature keys. I did them in, yes, Purple Lovers Unite is exactly right, T. I did them, like this is the gold, then there's one that's silver, and I think there's one that's that bronzy color. Okay, y'all ready for these little ladies? Oh, Di, the email I sent you this morning, it kicked back because it was too large, because I did send you an email. So I'm gonna break it out, and I'll have to do it like a couple of emails probably. Glad I'm seeing these. I'd already forgotten about that, but I saw the email came back. Aren't these groovy? And then they're backed with the ledger paper. I just did these this morning. This morning? Yeah, I think I did these this morning. I'm telling y'all, I've been working. Look, here's some more of that purple. It's so pretty. This is a vintage postulette. But I actually inked it. Can y'all believe that? Bye, Joanne. Have a great day. Yes, the employees miss you, I'm sure. Yeah, I did. I inked it with purple ink. I've been trying to get out of my comfort zone. Here's a vintage photo. He was very dapper, I thought. Some of these pages you will notice, I don't bolster every page, but if the page has holes in the seam or it's not real sturdy or real thick, I will bolster with paper usually. But you won't see that on every page. Here's just a little gift check, and all I did was put a little Dollar Tree sticker, really. And then here's another little ruffle, little raggy ruffle. And then there's that ledger paper. Another one of those plant things. Here's the other side of that postulette. And then here's some washi. Been trying to use some washi. Here's that little birdie. That's Edith Holden. And then this, I did this little cluster this morning, but that is, again, just a part of a mat. I feel like I want to sit and do some more of these because I went through so many of them. Oh, bye, Di. Have a good night. I knew it had to be late. Thanks for everything. That's a vintage postcard that I got in Happy Mail. And then, oh, look, I left the button on here, the one that we made yesterday. And just to let y'all know, I left this junk journal jewelry on here too. I love the maps too, Susie. I do. There's some Diane Hubert. I watched her video yesterday, and I might try to do, if I have some time, I'm try to do some today. Oh, in fact, I may take that as my traveling craft this week. Anyway, if y'all haven't seen Diane's latest video, she actually took some children's illustrations and some graphics, what are they called? Like schematics. Like in workbooks and things like that, but it's schematics. It's like electrical grid and things like that. Those kind of interesting images. So she took that and glued it to the top of her substrate. And then on the bottom was like a polar opposite children's bright image. And it was so cool. I might try those. And then y'all see we've got this. This came in Happy Mail. Actually, that was one of the first Happy Mails that Carla Frizzell sent me. That's what that came in. And then this is the postulette. And here's this is a Edith Holden-like page, but it's not Edith Holden. It's similar, though. And then there's another one of those tags. Hey, Mediocre Arts and Crafts, how are you? Bug, right, is Mediocre Arts and Crafts. I'm almost positive. Here's a piece of that washi. Now, it's not from today. That's from my stash, but that's something you can do with it if you decide to sit down and make washi. Here's a little cluster that I just put together real quick. Oh, good. I'm getting better, Bug. I'm getting better. Here is some vintage stationery, but it almost feels like rice paper. It is not rice paper. It is not. Hey, Peg. Hey. I'm so glad you're here, Peg. Peg, I sent you an email too. I don't know if you had a chance to see it yet or not, but I did send you a note. Here is, it's like that polyester material. And I never knew quite what to do with it because I'm used to working with like 100% cotton when it comes to my ruffles and all that, my clusters and all that. But I saw somebody, who was it that I saw? Anyway, regardless, I saw somebody using this and it was just like a small piece. And I thought, well, you know what? I'm going to try it. And I love the way this came out. So, yeah. And then here's just a little, so here's what this does. Look, I had this scrap piece of vellum, okay? So I said, well, I'm going to put that over this just because it was, right there. And I said, let me use it. But I didn't like the way it just didn't look finished at the top. So I put just a little piece of lace at the top. That's a Peg piece of lace, too, in case you were wondering. She's got some of the most beautiful laces I've ever seen. Exactly. Purple lace. It's kind of a periwinkle kind of color, but yeah, isn't it pretty? And then here, I'm trying to, again, use my washi, so I just flipped it on the edge of the page. Then here's a little sticker, a little rose moment. And then this is a page out of the book. And I thought it's got some writing room there. Just made a tuck. This was an image that I don't know where it came from, but wait till y'all see these. Are y'all ready? Hold on a minute. Everybody, I know if you're not paying attention to the screen, look at the screen right now. I'm going to give y'all a second because y'all going to want to see these. Look how adorable. My friend Erlene sent me these in Happy Mail. Now, these are not the only two she sent me, but when I tell you I've hoarded these, and I almost did not give these little girls up because they were too cute. But I had made them. I had made the cards in my stash. They were in my stash. I know, and it's sweet tea. So I was pulling stuff out for this journal, and I said, well, let me go ahead and see if I can top them and all. So I did. I made these little wonky little toppers. I backed them with that dot paper. This one's got a little sticker. This one doesn't. Yeah. Aren't they so sweet? Look her with her little handkerchief. I call them babushkas. That's what I always called them. I don't know. Do y'all, Susie, do you remember that? Remember them being called babushkas? Those little nylon, even though that's not a nylon one. But remember how ladies would wear that over their hairdos? I think we should bring the babushka back. I don't even know if that's what they're called, though. Maybe that's not. Is that what they're called, Susie? You have to tell me. Anyway, here's the keys. Here's the silver key. So they are babushkas. Let's bring the babushka back. I say we bring it back. There's the silver keys. Then this is some pre-made ephemera that I had, probably from that officesupply.com haul. Then here's just a piece of the ledger, but what I did with this one is I put a crease here so you could flip it up if you wanted to. And this the same. This was a piece that came out of my fabric scrap bin. Thank you, Connie. Hey, Connie. And so I just, because it's so pretty and it's so, this floral image looked a lot like the images on the page. So I said, I'm going to put it. So I did. And then, again, you won't see these fabric pieces on every page, but this book right here is from the 1940s. So it's kind of delicate. I wanted to bolster that, but I put a little fabric cluster right there. Here's another paper cluster. And then here's another map. That's one of those... I took, you remember how we did the Anne Kenlin? Yeah. I think we did it on a live, actually, when I showed y'all what Anne had done. She takes her stamps, her silicone stamps, and she stamps around images and dictionary page or dictionary words that she wants to capture, and that's exactly what I did there. And then this little pink moment, and look, the little pattern girl. Y'all, one day, I promise y'all, I was telling Di and Pam and them this morning, I am going to scan some of my pattern images, some of the better ones, and I'm going to put them on my Ko-fi to give to y'all for free. I just got to get there. I just got to be able to have some time to sit and do it. Because my printer does not like my MacBook. Epson does not like Apple. Apple does not like Epson. So, got to figure that out. Here's a little tuck. So, I got some work to do here. Okay. And then these I got from Hobby Lobby last year on clearance. And all it is just a little note card. So, I just put a little, in that pink, pretty, lovely. Lovely's in California. Hey, girl. Hey, Messy Missy. Girl, how you doing? Yeah, this little pink moment, I thought this was pretty. So that is supposed to be a card, but I just glued it down. Now, I've made this, I've left this open. Not on this book, I didn't, but I've done that before. Edith Holden like. And the other side of that postulette, that vintage postulette. This is the other side of it's from, I want to say Bella Rose, but that's not the name of the magazine. It's not Art Journal. It's one of the other ones. But I have a little pocket here. I've got to do something with that. Got to find a tag for that. Done some stenciling in here. And that's the end of the second signature. This came in, I want to say I got this from Cotty too. This was actually, I'm going to tell you what this was. This was the sleeve, the end of a sleeve. So all I did was I took the seam out and it was the perfect length. I'm so glad you're doing well. Here's the ledger page. Oh, you're going to film? Okay. Oh, you may go live this afternoon? Okay. Y'all watch out for Missy's live then. If she goes live, we'll be watching out, Missy. And then this is a piece, just a piece of, it was a scrap, obviously, and I just thought it was interesting because it had, you know, just those cutouts. And I said, well, I'm just going to stick it in there. Thought it was cool. And then these little envelopes, I typically, when I have these little envelopes, I will find some of this kind of pre-made ephemera because it's usually just the right size to put in these. Here's another one of those labels that we did. Those, I'm going to call them Ann Kinlan labels now from now on. Here's some washi stickers. This was a pre-made ephemera pack. Another washi sticker. And look, I just mix everything. Bright, light, pastel, I just do. But I put some little best day ever and thankful on that. And here's her. Don't you love her hair? I think her hair is fab. Oh, and her. This is what I told Di and them this morning. This was me. This was me. She's so silly. She's so silly. Oh, thank you, T. Yeah, I just don't. Here's some more of those lace pockets. So I've got some work to do on this one. I just, to me, whenever I sit and create, if I can create like this, it is truly who I am because it's so freeing. I'm not following any formula at all. I'm not even thinking. Now, I do love to do the custom journals, though. I really do love to do them. And like I said, I have two that I'm going to start very soon, and I'm going to bring y'all on that journey. I will, because the story of how they came to be and who they are for is so interesting. I just have a feeling y'all are going to love it. So look what I did here. Here's a little tip for anybody. Susie, I could so see you doing this too. Even you, T. I had a children's book. Hey, Carla Frizzell. Hey, girl, you heard me talking about you? I got to go watch Carla's video too. I hadn't watched it yet. She just did a video, and you know I'm gonna fall in love with it. There was a children's activity book. It was vintage, and a long, long time ago in a land far, far away, there was a page or 2 pages that had paper dolls on it. So I cut it out and I put it up. So that's what this is. That is the header of that page from that book, Paper Dolls. Then all of the paper doll stuff that I cut out, I put in the envelope. How about that? The paper monkey getting clever on y'all, huh? I thought that was pretty clever. People been doing it for centuries. I just did it, and I think I'm the best thing since sliced bread. I was so proud of myself, y'all. I sat here, I was grinning from ear to ear. I really was. I was like, well, look at me. And then I did the Megaroni trick where I did Frankenpaper. Well, we all do it, but, you know. And then I always, when I have an envelope like this, I try to keep the center open so that I can slip something in and out of it. Now, this may not stay like this. I may decorate it, so just know that it may look different. And then my groovy little chickadee, like her. Here's the center of this one. I still don't have any tags yet or anything in it. And those are the bronze colored keys. So the first center is gold, the second center is silver, and then these are bronze. Or whatever, antique, gold, whatever they're called. But a lot of lined, like if it was a blank page or had writing on it that I didn't really care for, I made sure to put some kind of lined paper because, you know, I like to write on lined paper, so that's why I did that. Here is another one of those lace pockets, and then another one of those belly bands, and this one came out of an Ideals magazine. I cut this one out of an Ideals magazine and backed it onto some vintage cardstock. And then her. Look, her, huh? And then that. She's pretty full, I think. And then this little girl right here. I liked her against this black lace. That's a vintage typing book. And then this little thing right here. And this little thing right here. Carla, are you still here? Because I want to ask you something if you are. Peek in, because you are the first person that I ever saw use these paper clips. The square flat top paper clips. And I'm here to tell you, if you didn't know this, I've been looking for more for the past 6 months, and I've always gotten them from Amazon. I've always gotten them from Uncle Jeff, and they're currently unavailable. They've been currently unavailable. So I don't know if we could get them, okay? The only thing I can tell you is this. If you're looking for them, I don't know if if you've been looking for them or whatever. The closest thing that I found, and again, I got it from Amazon, was this pack, but they come with others. Yeah, Carl. That's why I'm telling you. Go check, but watch. This has regular ones, and it has the small one. I've never had these smaller ones, okay? But they do have the small ones, and I don't think it has the big ones. Well, maybe these are. Yeah, but you see, watch. They're not as big. They're not as big. Oh, yeah, they are. They are the same. Okay. I guess what I should say is there's not as many. This whole thing was full. See, and that's what I have left. And then this one, you get a lot of paper clips, but you don't get as many of these as you would in that other pack. So just FYI, because I know you like to use them. So there's that. And then I just did had some of that stuff that we used to get at the Dollar Tree. I guess they're not going to sell it anymore. I haven't seen it in a long time. And then this is so tight. I think I'm going to have to change this one. I have to change this. And then just a little card. And then that's from a magazine. Oh, and then this too. That's from the book. And I backed it onto one of the botanical pages that I cut down. And this one. And then the back. The back is the wallpaper tags. I'll put some wallpaper tags back here. But again, they may be more embellished than you see them here. I'm not quite finished, but soon. I'll get it done pretty quick. I guess we're going to have the drawing this Saturday. Hey, Pensive Jules Co. Welcome back. Welcome back. You missed the deadline, Karen. Aw, thank you so much. Thank you so much for that comment. I appreciate that. Oh, Tina's here. The Paper Lover Crisis. Tina, good morning, good morning. I missed you while I was flipping through. Thank you, Connie. Thank you, Connie. How's Mom? Oh, you know what, Tina at Paper Lovers Craft, was it you that showed us that the stickers are coming back and the packaging is different? Who did I see? Because the color was different. So you may be right. They may be coming back with some. I don't know how much, but anyway, that's the journal. That is the journal. Y'all want to do a little index card, and then I'll let y'all go about your day. Y'all watch out for Missy if she's going live. She said she would go live, so y'all watch out for that too. Thank you so much, Sandy. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Kim. The journaling spots askew. I do too, Susie. You know who does that a lot of times is Tamara. Tamara Crumble does that a lot, and I got that from her. Got inspired when watching her flip through stuff. She's real good about that too. Thanks, Susie. You hope you win, Tina. That makes my heart smile. Thank you so much. The box has got more in it than I even showed on the video because I just find things and, you know, as I'm organizing this stuff. And it's not a destash. I mean, there's some new things. It's brand new stuff, so. Oh, 2 o'clock Central. Missy's going to probably be around 2 o'clock Central. Oh, don't be ashamed. Oh, there's no shame in that. Oh, I don't think. The colored ones, Carla, from Uncle Jeff. I get them from Uncle Jeff. Yes, I do. Look, Carla, and Carla, I don't know if you got to see Diane, the Pretty Print Cottage's latest video, but when I saw hers yesterday, I started watching it yesterday and I finished it this morning. She did a bunch of these. And I said, oh, I'm trying, because I know you came in, but the whole purpose of this is I'm trying to work through this fabric bin. Trying to get some of this under control is what I'm trying to do. So in that, I said, well, because, I mean, this is, you know that, this is one of the best ways to get through fabric scraps. It's just to make your bases, and if you want to add, you know, later for a journal or whatever, you at least have the bases. So that's what I've been doing this morning. Look at this fabric. Isn't that beautiful? That's one Meg just sent me in her Happy Mail. What was the one? I'm telling you, Carla, I got some stuff in here that you sent me originally in Happy Mail a long time ago. Here's those others. This comes, I think this is all the colors. Is this it? Yeah. And then the blue. Yeah. That's all the colors, but that's where I get them from, Amazon, because I can't find them. You know, Dollar Tree has them too, though, Carla. I'm just letting you know, Dollar Tree has them too. So, you know, if you get by that way, you could, and especially because now it's going to be back to school. If it's not right now, it's going to be real soon. You know, they're going to be doing their back to school stuff. Let's make a couple of these. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got here. Let's pick some fabrics. I don't know. I mean, I feel like I've made headway, even though it may not look like it. I do feel like I've made some headway this morning. Oh, look, let's do, hold on. Let's do this and this and this. Maybe not on this. Do I have a blue one? Let's see. Oh, that blue one has something on it. Hold on. I don't. That blue. Do you think this would look good on yellow? Let's try the yellow. Oh, yeah, let's do the yellow. Okay. We'll do it like this. I've got white thread in Samuel L. Jackson right now. So that'll work, huh? And I haven't been gluing them. I figure whenever I pull them out for a journal, if there's any space like that needs some glue, I'll glue it down at that point. You know what I mean? Because I may, you know, wind up, when I actually use it, I might wind up putting like a little sticker or, you know, some kind of fussy cut or something like that. That's what I'm thinking anyway. Okay, I'm gonna do a zigzag stitch on this one. Let's see. And I do 2.5 and 4. That's how I do it. I don't know what those mean, but I know the top number I do 2.5 and the bottom number I do 4. I'm assuming one is probably width. Is that what it is? T will know. She'll tell me. Samuel's in the house. You have a huge bin of scraps, Carla? Yeah, this is out of... I got to do something with them before we get everything rearranged and moved around. You know what I mean? I gotta get some of this under control, because I'm going to be... Once we start moving things around, it makes it harder to organize a space if you don't have it somewhat... Or for me, it does. If I don't have it somewhat organized. Let's see. Look, and I'm telling y'all, that's it. If y'all don't do this kind of stuff, if y'all don't work with fabric, you know, or you don't do your fabric, it's easy. Don't make it complicated. I used to think it had to be complicated. This does not. It really, it's so impactful to me when I see, you know, just this scrappy fabric with no rhyme or reason. It's just, it's easy. Let's see. Okay, let's do this. This, I got this from Cotty. I had got this one from Cotty. This was a the spine for the Bobbsey Twins journal that I did. That one's the spine for that. Let's see what else we can do here. Do I have, oh, let's do, maybe we can do, let me cut this. Just try this. I don't know if I'm gonna leave that, but let's see what it'll do. Let's see what it'll do. I don't know if I have anything. I don't like this green with that, but that's okay. Do I have, I'm looking for, I'm telling y'all, it's the orange. The orange. Look how funny that is, y'all. How that frayed. Isn't that cool? I'm going to use that, yeah. I think that's cool. Oh my gosh. Look at this. I wonder if I could get it. If I could sew that down like that. I bet I could. If Samuel will do it. It's the orange and the lime greens that I don't have a lot of. That's why I intentionally now I look for it. Because it's just not, those are not colors that I just have a lot of for some reason. I don't find them a lot in the wild. I wonder if I could cut that little. This green looks like it's a little better. Is why I'm pulling it. Let's see. I kind of like this. Okay, let me. It looks like Angela. Yeah, she loves the orange and the yellow and the green. Okay. I'm not gonna talk because I have to hold my tongue a certain way when I do this. Let's see. Let's see if I can, are we on? Yep, we're on. So we're on the zigzag stitch still. Oh, you know what? I don't want to do the zigzag on the rickrack. No zigzag on rickrack. Let me do a straight stitch. Let me try that. I'm gonna come this way. I'm sure there's an easier, more effective way to do this. This is just the paper monkey way. Again, I don't, Let's see. Let's see what this looks like. I like it, y'all. I think that is lovely wonky. What do you think? I love the way that frayed. If I would have had a yellow card, it probably would look better, huh? That yellow would have really popped on a yellow card. But I mean, whatever. It's fine. I like it. Okay, let's do another one. Let's see. Let's do another one. Since we're having fun. Just out here trying to make a living watching everybody else having fun, like Travis Tritt says. Let's see. We could do the black. What do I have? What do I have that we could... Let's see. I don't know. That peachy color is kind of hard, if you ask me. It's just kind of hard. Let's see. Oh, look at this yellow and that black. Not on the peach, though. I may have to go get a white card, y'all. I might have to get... Look, the polka dots. The polka dots. Let's see. Yeah, I might have to go get a white card. So I'm just not feeling, look at this grooviness right here. Isn't that fun? Oh, that's fun. Okay. Remember when I said don't overthink it? I could sit here all afternoon and do this. I'm telling y'all, really and truly. There's just something about just playing in the fabric that just really brings me a lot of joy. I'm going to have to get a white card. Hold on. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. And of course, a lot of the white cards I have, shoot. I'm going to show y'all. Hold on a second. They were ones that I was going to use in my, what you call that thing? Cinch machine. I'm going to cut them down. It'll be all right. Let me cut that off. Or I could cover it with fabric, huh? But it won't sew. It won't sew. Let's see. We'll just cut it down. It'll be fine. We'll just cut it down. Let's try this. Okay. Oh, that is just about as good. Hold on, let's see this one. Oh, just like this. Let me pull some of this off. Let me fray it a little bit more. Okay, let's see this. I like that. Let's give it a go. Let's give it a go. And like I said, I can, you know, once I get used it in a journal, I can glue down any parts that I feel like need to be glued down. But just to get it on the card, just to basically make the base. That's it. That's all we're doing. Or that's all I'm doing here today. There you go. Perfect. Oh, on book pages? Sandy! What? Are you being serious? Let me see. Did you come up with a fantastic idea or what? Like dictionary page, Sandy? What do you think? Let's try it. Let's try it right now. I'm just going to cut it down. Just test it. I'll just leave it like that. Let's see what it looks like this. Like that, Sandy? Is that what you mean? Hey, Cotty. Hey. Red, white, and blue. That's right, Amy. You can use a stapler, even glue. Yeah, you can. You don't have to sew this. You do not have to sew this. Okay, Sandy, look, let's try this. Cotty, I was just using that orange and green plaid that you had sent me. Did you see it, Cotty? Look. I just used the scrap on that. We're just talking. I just told him I got that from you. Let's see. Let's see what we got here. This is a pretty material. Oh, we could go across like that. Hold on a second. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let's see. I feel like I want one more thing in it, but I might change my mind about that. Let me take this binding off of this. I'd already stapled it to something, obviously. Thanks, Scotty. Thank you, Scotty. Some folded over glue pages. Yeah, let me just cut this off. I don't know why I do that, Lord. Okay, let's see. Let's try this. What if we let's just make it raggy. Can y'all see? Get some of that thread out the way. Okay, we'll make it raggy here. We'll put this here. And then let's do this across here. And I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'm not going to do a zigzag. I'm going to just do a straight stitch on this one. Samuel's being so good. Y'all, look, Sandy, what a great idea. Oh my goodness. Oh, we all need to do this. Let's all do it. I like this a lot. Yes. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Oh, look what I did. It didn't catch. Ah! Oh, that's funny. Let me do it. I can still, hold on. We can fix it. We can fix it. Let me do this. Yeah, we can fix it. This is how you know I have not a clue as to what I'm doing now. Let me go back. It jumped out of its place. Let's see. Okay. All right. No, bad. You can't even tell. You can't even tell. I like it. Sandy, you have really given me some. Now, that is going to be fabulous. That's going to be really fabulous. Let's see something here. I want to try to use this little moment here. Oh, yeah, let's do purple. Purple lovers unite. We've got that. Let's do this. Look here. Okay, I like it. Now, let's see if we can do this with a zigzag. I like it. For my little space journal that I put to the side, I had a custom order come in, and I haven't picked that little space journal back up. I need to pick little Rocket Man. That's what I call him, little Rocket Man. Need to pick him back up and put that in there. Okay, I like that. You had me at purple. I know, Bug. Are you a purple lover? Yeah, a lot of us here are. I like this one a lot. Okay, let's do one more, and then I think I'm gonna let y'all go. Okay. Oh, you know what I wanted to no. I want to show y'all one other thing before I let y'all go. Let me move this to the side, because one of the things that I've been working on, I'm gonna show y'all real quick, is, hold on, I'm coming. I am going to now store my fabric on boards. So I have been working and color coding my fabric. I just cut down cardboard boxes. But if you are looking for a way to organize fabric and you want, you have shelving that you could put it, stand it up or whatever. There's this product. It's called comic book board. You can get it from Uncle Jeff. I think you can get 200 pieces. $30 maybe. Don't quote me on that, but it's something like that. I just had I have these electric scissors where I can cut cardboard down. Hey, Debbie Epps. Hey, welcome. And I thought, I got plenty of cardboard boxes, so I started cutting cardboard boxes down. That's why I use that. And then I've always used these. I've always had these. I just had to order more because I've been organizing my fabric like that. These little alligator clips are really good. But if you don't want to order alligator clips, you can also use bobby pins. If you have bobby pins, or if you go to the Dollar Tree sells bobby pins for cheap. Well, for $1.25. So just, if you are looking for an idea to store fabric like that, you can just keep that in mind, right? I have some pieces cut down here. Yeah, see, just a piece of cardboard. And let's see, because I've got fabric everywhere. It's everywhere, man. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. So let's do it real quick, and then I'll let y'all go. Move some of this stuff out of the way. Because it's not, it's just time consuming. It's not difficult. None of it's difficult. But once it's over, because my honey was like, oh my God, that's going to take you forever. And I said, it might, but it'll be worth it. If I could be able to see my fabric, it'll be worth it. Let's see. How did I do this? I wasn't doing it in here the other day. I had my table set up in the garage, and it was much easier that way. But let's see. I think it's 9 inches that the height for what measurements I had was 9 inches. Let's see, that's 12. Okay, let's try this way. Yeah, that's close enough. So all you have to do is this, and this, and then where are they here? And then you just we've all seen those, right? Y'all can start saving them, too, from your clothes if they still put them on, because they used to do dress shirts and stuff with these little alligator clips. And then that's it. You have 2 sewing machines? Oh, thanks, Missy. Yeah, I love that fabric, too. I lucked up on that one. That was a thrift store find. That was a thrift store find. I couldn't believe it, honestly. Oh, you tried a zigzag stitch and then the tension was too high? Oh. Sorry, Tina. Barbara Streisand, because she's temperamental too. Yeah. Anyway, that's what I wanted to show y'all. Thank y'all so much. I guess I'm going to have to go in and find something for lunch, but I appreciate y'all hanging out with me this morning. But this is, when I do my big craft room reveal, this is going to be, I'm hoping that this will be one of the things that'll be the most significant of an impact. I'm hoping. You grabbed a bunch of remnants at the thrift for 50 cents. Cool. Thanks, Tina, for hanging out with me for a minute. I'm going to stay out here, and I'm going to keep doing some fabric, and I probably will do a little bit more of this fabric scraps. But y'all go watch Diane's video, too, if you haven't seen it. Carla, I'm going to go check out your video. I didn't get a chance to watch it. I'm excited to go see what you've done. Thank you, Bug. Thank you, Sandy. Everybody have a great weekend. I hope y'all have a great week. Y'all tell me that, too, because I got to work. I got to work. I want to be here, but I got to work. Bye, T. Thank you, Teresa. Bye, Connie. Connie, tell your mama I said hello. Carolyn, keep them Texans straight. Keep them straight, girl. Yeah. Okay. Now I'm just procrastinating. Bye, y'all.